Here we go. Well, looky here. What are you willing to bet?
Told you it's some kind of key.
Gold star for you. Now let's see what it does.
What is it? Ancient Hoysala jigsaw puzzle?
Ah, of course. I'm making a trident.
It's Ganesh.
Hello, sir.
Now what?
Now I guess we turn this crank and see what happens next.
Think it's safe?
You know that treasure hunting is not a good gig for the risk of us, right?
Neither is being a mercenary. Difference is when I pull the pin on a grenade, I know what's going to happen next.
My way's much more fun. Did you hear that?
You feel that? Frazer, look at that.
Holy hell. There's a massive relief carved into the side of that mountain. And you were worried that we were going to turn that crank and die.
Guess it's good I've got an archaeologist's daughter with me. It must have been fun growing up, eh?
It had its moments. I learnt a lot. Hoysala Empire was kind of his thing. Took up a lot of his time, though. Me, if I go digging for treasure, I better make a buck or two.
Oh, sure. I don't take big risks without a good payday.
I imagine so. Like running an army, huh? That's a big responsibility.
Second nature. It's my father's company. He retired, I took over.
Family business.
Made a real mess of it. Well, you should know. Heard you and those Drake brothers are close.
Yeah, well, it's a conversation for another time.
So, where to next?
There's the fort marked with an axe on the mountain there. And that fort marked with a bow in the lake bed.
Suppose I should have asked about the Drakes before I took the job.
Not much to tell. I know Nate pretty well. Sam less so. He seemed to just appear out of thin air. Find a way out. Last one back to the car buys dinner.
I brought MREs.
You're no fun.
Incoming reinforcements.
Figures.
We shall see. Hello! Brothers, where are you? You see? Do a sweep!
Look.
Ross and Frazer might still be here.
Hang on. Shit! What was that?
clear.
For real this time.
You handled yourself fine, all things considered.
All things considered. That's high praise coming from you.
It is. Oh God! Frazer!
Hey, just so you know, Nathan Drake is no longer in the picture. You don't have to worry about it.
I had my concerns.
Why do you accept my offer?
I'm not one to look a gift horse in the market, especially with everyone wanting to see me fall.
I hear that. But on the plus side...
Oh, there's a plus side?
Oh, when people have low expectations, it's much easier to take them by surprise. As far as I'm concerned, this business is tough enough on your own. You have to take any advantage you can.
You always worked alone?
Mostly.
How old were you when you started?
Young. Learned quickly enough I needed to let people... Sorry, I need a moment.
All right. And we were talking about...
Oh, right. Learned quickly enough I needed to let people think they were getting their way, and then I could get the upper hand.
Too subtle for me. I always preferred the direct approach.
Yeah, whatever works, I say.
Careful. The Sov's men might be around.
Look up there. Parashurama's bow. Spotted this on the tower, too.
So, Parashurama.
Parashurama?
Parashurama. Right. Who was he again?
Okay. Sixth avatar of the god Vishnu. A fearsome warrior. Coming.
Copy that.
This should do the trick. There. Okay.
Let's get inside. What do you suppose this place was?
Hard to say. A fortress? Not the right layout for a temple.
Now where do we go?
Up. We go up.
Wish I'd brought my gloves.
Nice to be out of that shithole finally.
I was starting to think the boss was all talk.
I'd watch your mouth.
Sorry.
Hey, who's there? It's Frazer!
Nadine, move! Ugh. Shit, Frazer!
Nice to be out of that shithole finally.
I was starting to think the boss was all talk.
Frazer!
Sorry.
You boys really don't want me shooting from down here. Frazer, get down!
Nice to be out of that shithole finally.
I was starting to think the boss was all talk.
It's Frazer!
Frazer! Frazer!
Nice to be out of that shithole finally.
I was starting to think the boss was all talk.
I'd watch your mouth.
Sorry.
Soon it won't matter. Once we have the task, the people will follow like sheep.
Yeah, even the mighty Indian army will tremble.
Can't wait.
That's it. We're clear.
Probably alerted the others.
Can't be helped. Come on.
There, on the mountain!
Here come the others.
You boys really don't want me shooting from down here.
I've got you! Don't make this harder.
Get your hands off. Okay. We're all clear.
Won't be the last of them. There was a big truck parked out front.
We'll keep our eyes open.
We'd better. We'd walk right off the cliff.
You do have a sense of humor.
Would have preferred a head start over assault.
Not much we can do. Besides, doesn't matter who starts, only who finishes.
Fair point. Think Assault's men know what they're looking for?
See that?
Looks like another faucet.
Let's find a way up. Follow me. Nadine, more friends up ahead.
They don't know we're here. Good. I've amazing, all things considered.
Son of a bitch! We're not alone! Move out! Find them! Go, 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 go! See anything?
Nothing.
Spread out.
Do you have anything? I had no luck.
My area is clear.
Check over there. I will go this way.
Okay.
Nothing here. You?
Nothing here either.
Okay, you go that way. I will look this way.
Got it. Shit! Safety's off.
No rock, Frazer. He's on your left.
What's that? Same. Nothing.
I will look over here. You go over there.
Sure.
Shit, you've made it.
Here! Quick, down over here!
Damn it! Get off! Good thing you're here.
Come on! Come on!
More where that came from. All right. Are we clear?
We're clear.
Good. Good to be clear.
Let's press on.
Just what I was going to say. Our spigot is right on the other side of this gate.
We need to get this gate open.
I'll head back to the crank. Perfect. That should do it. Whoa! Well, you made it across at least.
Sorry. I'm sure you can find your way over here.
Oh, definitely. Figured you'd want to take the easy way over. Beg your pardon?
Doing all right?
Fine. Just don't get started without me.
No. Wouldn't dream of it.
Okay, guess this isn't the way in.
Oh, there you are. Having fun?
Just like the monkey bars in primary school.
I'd say this looks safer than the playground at my school.
Nearly there. Made it.
I'm impressed.
You're impressed. I'm tired. Let's get this done.
All right. I'm guessing it'll be a bow this time.
Good guess. Oh, this one's a bit trickier. Look at that.
Parashurama. Right. Let's turn the water on.
Well, what's to say it's not different this time? What if it's fire or something?
You're messing with me.
I'm totally messing with you.
Here we go.
I'm a little disappointed it wasn't fire.
Another waterfall.
Yeah, it's 2 out of 3 now.
Ursula went to an absurd amount of trouble to hide the tusk.
Well, the tusk was the symbol of Hoysala dominance, representing their wealth and their might.
A nice trophy for the Persians.
Yeah. My dad always thought that the tusk was something even greater, though.
What? Your dad was after the tusk?
Oh, my dad was obsessed with it. He spent every day and night researching it. All our money wasted on fruitless expeditions.
Heard that one before.
Ugh.
So what came of it?
I don't know. Well, he sent me and my mum away. He said it was no longer safe. And off to Australia we went. And now here I stand on the outskirts of Halibadu. That's pretty funny. Last stop. The fort embedded in that mountain. That'll be the one with the axe.
At least your accent makes sense now.
Yeah,
Frazer's not exactly an Indian surname either.
it was my mum's.
Let's find a way to get back down to the car.
Sounds good.
Ah, this is open now. Just the one by the mountain left.
Indeed.
Makes more sense why Asolve's after the Tusk now. Figured he just wanted the money, like us.
He'll use it to rally people to his cause, wave it in the government's face. Just like all the other times.
This has happened before?
Oh yeah. Ever since the young king lost to the Persians, everyone's wanted to lay claim to it, to this land.
And here I thought we were just going on a treasure hunt.
We are. Let men like Asav fight over it. It's none of our concern.
Fighting wars was my concern for a time.
Good point. But you did it for the cash.
Usually.
What about when you worked for Asav?
Definitely a cash grab. Hardly worth the trouble.
Ouch! Why do it then?
Needed to establish my rep, eh? Figured I'd start with the worst of the bunch.
Nowhere to go but up after that.
Beautiful out here.
This your first visit to India?
Yeah.
Not a lot of perks in this line of work, but travel is definitely one of them.
Where have you been?
Where haven't I been?
Whichever question works for you.
Well, I haven't been to the States.
Really?
Yeah, well, the stuff I'm looking for is usually old, right? The US was only founded a couple of 100 years ago.
True.
What about you? Where do you want to go?
Iceland.
Nice choice. Beautiful there.
Well, it's quiet. Unspoiled. And I want to see those northern lights.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's on the bucket list too. You should go when we're done here.
Someday. Have other things to attend to first.
Whoa.
Incredible.
You got that right. Want a closer look?
Sure. Magnificent. How long do you suppose it takes to carve something like this?
Years. Decades even. The Hoysala certainly did have a knack for stonework.
And the war, it seems.
That too. They must have made these to commemorate their victories against the Persians.
Looks like they put up a good fight.
They did. Pity it didn't last. But their loss is our gain, right?
That carving looks familiar.
That carving is an exact match for this disc.
So what does that mean?
I don't know. But we found 2 symbols, so let's head back out and find the last one.
Copy that.
Alrighty, let's roll.
Over there, in that cliff wall. See that archway? Looks intact.
You coming with?
Feel like stretching my legs.
Rightio. Got me. Well, will you look at that? You seem excited. What have we here? Let's see. Is it just me, or does that look like a map?
Looks like our map.
Huh. I'll just jot that down. Another crest of a Hoysala king. Someone went to a lot of trouble to hide this.
What about the symbols up there?
Symbols? Those figures must be the old Hoysala kings. 11 all in all. There's a slot. Just the right size for a token. Let's give it a whirl.
They filled up the spots on the map.
Yeah. Wonder what happens if we find them all.
Look at that bracelet.
It must have belonged to one of their queens.
This going to help us get the tusk?
I don't think so, but...
Extra cash. Right.
Right. Looks like there's something in the structure there.
Yeah, monkeys.
Besides monkeys. I don't see a way across.
Neither do I. Hey, no hitchhikers. Shoo.
Oh, you're no fun.
What, you want them shitting all over the seat?